Hey all, I'm a big health and wellness guy, and one of those things I've been in need of for a minute is a brand new calf stretching board. Just on top of calf stretching, there's a lot of great things you can do with one of these, and I found one that looked really nice. It's got some foldable design, so it seemed easier to pack up and store than some of the other like giant boxy metal ones I've had. So here's what it looks like on the front. I figured we'd walk through a little bit of a showcase together and just show you. It looked like a nice high quality thing. There's a couple like places where you can change the leverage, and then it also packs up and looks like it stores really nice, so I'm excited to show that off as well. So let's go ahead and start unboxing it here. And then after I show you the pieces, I'll put on some like workout gear and I'll just show you what I might do with it. So right off the bat, when it comes to you, really nice solid wooden slats. Already exactly what I was looking for, just like a nice clean look to it. Look like they have some like sand paper type board on the tops of them. We'll open up here and see what it looks like. Looks like some packing there, and there's nothing else in that box, so that makes it real easy. And let's open this up and see what we've got here. Do enjoy that they put all this packing together though. Lots of safety cardboard going on, which I appreciate, just keeping this nice and clean. Yeah, wow. The metal on this is really surprisingly thick too. I'm about 180 pounds. Sometimes when I'm like bulking, I'll get up to 200 pounds, and I like to know that I'm safe being on equipment like this. And just looking at the metal design of this right here and the density there puts me at ease immediately. All right, so we got our packing off. We got all that. Here's what it looks like right out of the gate. We have a user manual. I'll read that off camera, and maybe we'll talk through anything you need to know when I see it on the next version. But here's the great thing. Nice handles right here. You can put this in your car. You know, if you're going to a run club or something and you want to have a nice calf board for everybody to use, or even you're going trail running and you want to be able to use your calf board afterwards, you can put this in your car, no problem. It is a bit weighty. It's pretty dense, but at the same time, I want dense because I want to know that this is going to hold up over a lot of years and a lot of use. So as we look at the bottoms here, we've got some non-skid feet, nice dense like rubber silicone. Maybe not silicone, it feels too dense for that, just straight up rubber going on. And also I like that they're put in the middle there, so when it folds, it's not smacking wood against wood. It's just nice rubber. Okay, so first cool thing going on here is, wow, it's just so easy to figure this out immediately. Looks like we have a way to hook these together. So that's our anchor right there. We'll do that all together. On the bottom here, we have different variations of how high you would like your calf board to be sitting when you're stretching. And as you can see, you can go all the way down to just barely. And then it looks like there is a like one big slant right there, and that's probably where you would want to start, just no matter what. Maybe if you're an advanced stretcher, you could get yourself up here. And then also if you're doing other moves, it's nice to know that you've got some setups for lower on purpose. They've got a couple degree points, which are, it says mind your hand on that red sticker there. Absolutely mind your hand with these. This will smash in on you for sure. It has degrees, so 0 degrees, 15 degrees, 20 degrees, 25 degrees, all the way up to 35 degrees. So again, if you want to be hyper accurate about where you're placing your feet, that's a big deal. Now, last thing to be said, here's what it looks like on the bottom. Nice, dense, like I said, sandpaper type vibes. And then both of these just simply swing up together, and we will lock them together. So there's not much else to be said here. Why don't I go ahead and put some shoes on, and we'll see you outside and we'll test it out together. Yeah, so here we are outside. I think my best place to do this is maybe like here. I like to do it in a spot where I can actually put my hands against the wall or something to grab. If you're really good with your balance, you might be okay without it, but in my case, I'm not too good with that. So again, great little piece. I'm about 6'1", 185 pounds. Like, just to give you sizing, it's a good little piece. I mean, it's about the size of my arm, isn't it? So good for any size foot. I also wear a 12, so you'll see what that size is like, just in case you're wondering about the sizing. So let's put it together here. First thing we're gonna do is open it up like this. And it's also worth noting, you can disassemble these and put these into 2 separate pieces if you'd like. I personally like the idea of putting these together. I usually like to stretch my calves at the same time. However, you could stretch one at a time if you really wanted to. So I think the best way to do this is, let's go ahead and get ourselves set up there. And then let's lock our feet together. And that way, no matter what you're doing, these are gonna be set together as a unit. There are certainly applications, like you could be doing a single leg stiff leg where you want to have your 1 foot lowered, 1 foot raised. I mean, if you really want to get crazy with it. But for me, this is certainly plenty right here. So let's make sure you can see that. Right now I've got it at 30 degrees. And so basically what I'll do, normally I'll be done with a run. I like to stretch after I work out, after I do cardio. So I'll come over here and I'll set my feet up. And even if you're standing like straight up, you'll immediately feel the stretch. But what I like to do is just sort of very slowly, with like each breath, just kind of move myself forward towards a plank or somewhere where I can support. And this is usually like where I like to start with my calf stretching. This feels really nice. They have a really nice grip to them. You can see that my size 12 feet, still there's plenty of room. So, I mean, you go up to size 15 is what it looks like, and you still have space to stretch. After I do, I don't know, maybe 10 breaths there, I might even move this up. And I love how effective and efficient this is. Let's make sure we're doing the same side. And why don't I just go all the way up so you guys can see what's going on. And that's as high as it goes right there. I think that's 35 degrees. This will be a lot. But again, I kind of warm up on my stretching. I don't just go straight to the highest one I can. So same vibe here. I like to sit here, have like one hand be able to support me, and just with each breath kind of lean forward towards a pole. And I do love that I can do both these at the same time. At the same time, you could just step onto this and allow 1 foot at a time. You know, I mean, here, let's see if we can do this here. I mean, you could kind of hang and let your other foot get that stretch. Now, in terms of like working out, there's a couple really nice variations we can do with this. And 2 come to mind for me at least. And one is feet elevated stiff leg, like deadlift. So I would simply go like this. And this is one of those that I take very slow. I kind of point my knees out just to stabilize, and go down and try to keep your legs as straight as possible. And you're not going to get very far. That stretch is really intense when you have your calves elevated. So it's just a nice change on a move that you maybe have done 1,000 times. Really a fan of that. Now the other way that you could do this, if you wanted to separate these, you could absolutely use this as like feet elevated squats. So a lot of people will do squats like this just because they like the change of pace. And again, you could do it here. And I think I'm at 30 degrees right here. And it just changes where the tension is. So like for me, I feel it more in my quads when I do it this way. But some people, like, I think they like that it might avoid some types of issues that come with the knee pain. But I don't know, that's subjective. So overall, really nice design, easy to pack up, really solid construction. It's a really dense material, and that it's got the handles on it is really nice as well. So really high quality calf stretcher, a lot of opportunity to be used for it. If you're trying to build your home gym, this is like a must. So hopefully this helps you.